So hi guys, today I'm going to give you a review about CMF Phone 1 after using it for 7 days. Well, in this video I will share my experience and whether you should buy CMF Phone 1 or pay a bit more and buy Nothing Phone 2. Let's start with the display quality. Well, to be honest, the display quality is quite impressive. And the display is from Samsung. I compared CMF Phone 1 display alongside with iQOO Z9 and Vivo T3. And I really like that display of CMF Phone 1. But there's a drawback. There is a thick bezel on the bottom of the screen, but as you keep using it, you won't even notice it, and it has a 120Hz refresh rate. And about the display protection, they have given Dragon Trail Pro glass. I don't even know how durable it is. Anyway, no matter what kind of glass protection you have to use a screen protector. After all, it's made up of glass and glass breaks. Now let's talk about the speaker quality. I was kind of disappointed with the speaker quality. It's loud, but the sound quality is not that impressive. If you are planning to buy CMF Phone 1, I would recommend you to buy a good pair of earbuds because the sound quality is not that impressive, and in the similar price range many brands are giving dual stereo speakers. Now let's talk about the network performance. I'm using Jio 5G and the network speeds are really good and the call quality is also decent. I haven't faced any call drops yet. And about the haptic feedback, it feels cheap, yeah, so I just turned off the haptic feedback from the settings. Let's talk about the performance. It has a MediaTek Dimensity 7300 processor, which is quite decent processor for the price. Now that every YouTubers are comparing Dimensity 7300 with Dimensity 7200, let me tell you the truth. If you are planning to buy a phone for gaming, I would recommend you to go for Dimensity 7200, which is available in Nothing Phone 2A, Vivo T3 and iQOO Z9, because Dimensity 7200 GPU is bit better than Dimensity 7300, but in day-to-day usage you won't even feel any difference between 7200 and 7300. If you're a casual user, CMF Phone 1 is enough for you, and you can play games on it for like an hour with 59 to 60 FPS in BGMI and Call of Duty, and in day-to-day usage it feels super smooth, and it has UFS 2.2 storage, so yeah, in performance departments it's decent. Now let's talk about the battery. It has 5000 mAh of battery and the battery life is impressive. When you use it in power saving mode, it gives me 8 to 9 hours of screen on time. But if you use it without power saving mode, it can give you 7 hours of screen on time. I'm saying those SOT with my usage. You might get different SOT and I'm a very heavy user. My usage was like 60% on Wi-Fi and 40% on mobile data. So the battery life is decent. I have no complaint about the battery life. Now let's talk about the camera quality. You get two cameras on the rear. The main camera is 50 megapixel Sony IMX882 sensor and the second one is 2 megapixel depth sensor. And in the front you get a 16 megapixel camera. And about the camera quality, the main camera on the rear with the Sony IMX882 sensor is quite capable, plus there is nothing processing after the picture is taken, so the dynamic range is decent. To be honest, I felt the CMF Phone 1 rear camera is better than the Nothing Phone 2A's camera. You can also click 2x portrait shots, which are decent. As for the front camera, I wasn't impressed when I got the phone, but a few days back it got a software update and now the camera is better than before. Still, it's not great. It gives you good details and stuffs, but when you click a picture, your skin becomes white, like you are using a filter or something. And about the video quality, I'm not impressed with the video quality. I have seen a lot of YouTubers praising its video quality. I do agree to an extent. It doesn't have an optical image stabilization and it still takes stable videos, but the colors are not good for videos. I must say Nothing Phone 2A cameras are better for videos. Now let's talk about the charging speed. Well, it doesn't get any charger in the box and it supports 33-watt charging. Well, I will not recommend you to buy a nothing charger. You must have an old charger from your old phone. Just use it. I'm using my Samsung 25-watt charger and it takes 1 hour 25 minutes to fully charge the device. Even though if you buy a nothing charger, it doesn't charge faster. I don't know why. Now let's talk about the software. Seriously, I have no words how can nothing optimize its software so much. I mean, it feels buttery smooth on CMF Phone 1. Seriously, I'm in love with CMF software. And the UI is super smooth and you can record calls without announcement and you can keep Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, touch, mobile data widgets on home screen so you no longer need to access the control panel to use those settings. Now my favorite UI on budget phone is Nothing UI. Yeah, a lot of you would not agree with me because Samsung One UI is feature rich, but One UI is heavy and Nothing UI is light. So it runs smoothly on budget devices, whereas Samsung One UI is crappy in budget devices. But One UI in Samsung flagship devices are much more stable and feature rich than Nothing UI. So yeah, CMF phones one software is just wow, and CMF Phone 1 will get 2 years of major software update and 3 years of security patch update. And I really like how fast Nothing provides updates, and if there are any bugs they would immediately give an update to solve that issue. Now let me tell you whether you should buy the CMF Phone 1 or not. Well, for the price, I think it's a decent phone. You get a flagship level software experience and a decent camera on the rear. You also get a decent battery life, so I think the CMF Phone 1 is value for money in the 15k price range. I would totally recommend this phone to you and you will not regret buying the CMF Phone 1. And thank you for watching my video.